Would you like to know exactly how you can use AI tools to analyze your own sales calls so you can become the top 1%? Hi, my name is George, and I've been in the online space building companies for the last nearly 15 years of my life. I've closed millions of dollars of deals online over the phone. And today I want to show you a very simple workflow that you can use to integrate AI more and more into your existing workflows so you can improve your close rates and ultimately make a lot more money. So if you've ever struggled with knowing exactly what you should have said to a prospect so that they would have closed, or if you're waiting for a long time to get feedback from your coach or your manager, this is going to help you create a feedback loop that's much faster than probably you've ever tried before. So let's dive straight into it. We're going to be using a few tools today, and I'm going to show you with an example exactly how you can analyze your own sales calls to give you the insights you need to improve and get better with AI. I'm all about AI, and as you'll see in the coming videos, I'm going to be speaking a lot more about the projects that I'm involved with and things that we'll be launching here. So let's dive into it. Let's get this up. So the first thing that you want to check out is the AI Note Taker by Fathom. So this tool is truly life-changing. Now, there's a lot of sales teams that use different workflows. Maybe you've used Gong before. Maybe you've just had a recording on Zoom going into Otter, different tools like this. Number one, if you're not recording your sales calls, then you probably should start doing that. That's the most basic thing that you need to be doing. A lot of business owners that I work with and I speak to, they're not even doing that in the first place. So you got to start doing that. Get Fathom, install it. When you bring up your Zoom, when you play Zoom, it will automatically join the meeting, and it's very powerful. So let's walk through what Fathom actually is. Okay, so I'm going to show you what this actually is. So this tool is a tool that records the calls, but also uses AI to summarize those calls for you and ultimately creates a great transcript of the conversation. And that's what we're going to be using today to self-analyze your own sales calls. So let's dive into it. As you can see, it's actually free. It is free forever. I use the Pro plan because it allows me to use some different AI tools inside of the product, but let me show you how it works. Okay, so there's no more meetings. You don't have to write notes. It does all the notes for you. If you're still taking notes, you should just be using this. You can also share your clips into Slack so that you can see those calls coming through if you use Slack in your workflow. You can also ask the tool about the call itself and see where you are at. And this is so powerful if you're in a coaching business or if you're in a sales company. No matter what it is, this is a super powerful AI tool that you can use every single day. So let's jump back into what we're doing here. So I'm going to log in and I'm going to show you how this works. So let me get to logging in. I'm going to log in. And the logins that you use need to be the same as the logins that you use for your Zoom account itself. So let's go back. Now we're in, okay? So we're just going to take this call right here with a potential client. We're going to take this call here, and we're going to click this button here called transcript, okay? So now we've got the transcript. You can see my funny face on the call. We're going to press copy the transcript right here. Okay, it's a very simple button. It works instantly. It's powerful and it's very good. Okay, so the next thing that we can do is we're going to go to our trusted friend ChatGPT. Okay, you can use different tools, and I'll be sharing on the channel different tools that you can integrate and use in your workflows. But let's go and create a new project. So if you've got this option in your ChatGPT, great. Not everyone does. It doesn't matter if you don't, but ultimately you can do sales call reviews. Okay, I'm going to create a project. The reason why you would create a project is that you can use add files, and you can add in some files, PDFs, or you can add instructions on how you want the tool to, how you want the output to actually be delivered, or any nuances that you want it to relate to or understand before it comes out with the output. But for the case of this, we're just going to use a simple prompt that anyone can type in. Okay, so what we're going to type in is manager who is okay, so you just want to say this, and the more detail that you create in your prompt, the better. Okay, so I put this prompt here, then I'm just going to press Command V, and I'm going to paste the entire call. Okay, so I'm going to delete that, and delete this. Okay, so that is the entire call, and it's all in the one chat like that. If it doesn't all fit, you can put it on a Google Doc and then upload it here as a PDF. So I hope you guys are all with me still, and we're gonna go in and now work the magic, which is actually doing the review of the call. So let's dive into it. Okay, I'm gonna just press go. And what we're doing now is we're waiting, and we're waiting for an answer, and we're seeing what it's actually going to produce in terms of that analysis. So really the whole goal of this is to make sure that you are creating a strong enough prompt and context behind how you want it to respond. So you basically have to build an information, like little database of like how you want that sales director to analyze the calls. So if you can analyze the calls in a really strong and simple way, and you use that every single time, it's going to give you really consistent advice as to what to do for the next call. So let's take a look and see what we've got. Okay, so the type of model that you use is also important. I use this 0-1 for advanced reasoning. It's going to give us really good insight. Okay, so it's going to say what went well, easygoing small talk, what could be improved, structured questioning. It lacked a systematic approach to uncovering deeper pains, tempo control, transition phase. Okay, what could do well, the offer, what could be improved, objections. Okay, here's the key objections raised: budget, overwhelm and implementation, time concerns, key improvements. Okay, conduct a thorough pain and goal recap before the offer. Again, it all depends on how you've trained it. And if you guys want my resource, a PDF on how to actually train it to analyze your sales calls, just comment in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more content like this that's going to help you in your journeys. So we keep going down, tangible outcomes. Okay, word track for common objections that we had here. I've already spent so much on coaching before. How do I know this is different? I hear you. Many of our clients felt the same hesitation after a big investment that didn't pan out. What they found though is that what truly moves the needle isn't just advice, it's a mix of done for you, structured, plus the leadership to make it stick. Here's how our approach is different. and we'll tackle the implementation side. So these are really decent, especially if you're not sure what to say. But again, in the document that I have, that document outlines how you want ChatGPT to analyze and create the right objection handles in the scripts. Okay, so you keep going down. Final thoughts. So there we go. And then you can keep speaking and asking questions about this call specifically. You can say, what was the number one objection on this call? So because you've got 0, 1 attached, it's reasoning, so it's going to take a little bit more time than if you were to use it. So cost. Okay. Can you give me specifics? Okay, so let's do this. So now it's mapping out. I hear you. A lot of successful entrepreneurs I worked with felt exactly the same way after heavily investing in programs that didn't meet expectations. It's totally understandable to be protective of your budget right now. Okay, then you're going to validate to clarify. It's frustrating to put time and money only to feel you haven't moved the needle forward. Just so I'm clear, can you tell me which part in the investment felt like it let you down the most? Okay, so we're working out what they didn't like before. Tying down. Right, so you're still stuck in daily sales calls, so you've got really no time to step away. If nothing changes, you'll be running Zooms for 100 Zooms a month for 6 months right now. Is that something you're willing to keep doing? Okay, really great. Here's where we work together stands out from what you've done before. I don't just give you advice and wave goodbye. I embed myself in the team and your processes and build the structure and hire the people you need. That means you're not just left alone trying to figure out and guess to make it all work. By month 3, our goal is to have you fully out of sales calls with a predictable system that runs whether you're there or not. Okay, so it gives you like a really good word track of what you can use. And again, you can train it and you can get it better. So this is my simple workflow on how you can use AI in your workflow to continually improve and get better. What a lot of people used to do was just listen back to their calls, make notes. That's what I was doing as a sales director. I'm listening back to notes of the team, like trying to work out where they're going wrong. Now I can just grab the transcript and we can directly interface with the AI and have the AI do the thinking for us. And that's what we're all about inside the companies that I'm growing and building out. So if you've enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the subscribe button so we can have more content like this come out, and it really allows me to keep moving forward and building out this channel for everyone's benefit. Hope you have a great day, keep getting after it, and use AI in your workflows. You will be left behind if you don't.